this one. It's good on Rocky Top. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a team from the SEC, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, and guys, can't wait to get this one started. Get us started with the opening kickoff. Coming out with it, it's Lewis. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Open space at the 25. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. The chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Staley. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. The Vols will line it up on first and 10. They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. Second and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Motion from the back. To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Bishop. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. He'll do it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
On the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The give from the gun, fighting off the defender.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
I tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Coaches talk about it all the time. We're going to be aggressive. Well, they were aggressive on that first drive. They go for it on fourth down. No dice. Now you put your defense on the field. I like the aggressiveness, but now you got to deal with some of the consequences.
Got a man. It's Robinson. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42, and now this offense is clicking.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
The Tar Heels come to the line in the hurry-up. Quick pass on the fly motion. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Johnson looking to throw. Rifles it down the middle. Touchdown, North Carolina! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Well, as a defense, you know you're going to see the go-route, especially against this guy. He does it to defenses, it seems, every single week, and so they're not able to get back deep enough to get run by. He makes the catch and then runs it into the end zone. They're going to have to change up their coverage and get some safety help up over the top because this guy's speed is a problem.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. So here is the Tennessee offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better.
Turns on the Jets. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Got some room to run. He's at the 30. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to break the field position with the return. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Got his man. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something.
Touchdown, Tennessee! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Robinson. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. That's caught. It's Robinson. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Tar Heels want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on 3rd down. Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab on the right. There he goes. He's at the 10, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Now, a lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him, and the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for space. It's Lewis. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He is going nowhere. Stops at the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Staley. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. The sure hands, it's Davis. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Back to pass on second down. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And then all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
And it's knocked away, and they don't convert on fourth down.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now they go for it on fourth down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. You can tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit, nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Get it out to the supersonic guy.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out front by other receivers. They're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
The noise reverberating off the checkerboards in Neyland on 3rd down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Johnson wants to throw it. Punts it out of the air. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. On 4th down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. Under fire. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down. On the run, it's Bishop. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Buys a little time with his feet. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it after just a few.
Well, if you're going to get 1st downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn it. You're going to have to make people miss. This is an excellent tackling unit.
Turning it on. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Johnson looking to throw. Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on at midfield. Flying down the left side. 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. He got a step and just dusted the field.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
On the move, it's Bishop. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And he makes the catch inside the 20. And he'll go down after a huge gain and picking up the 1st down. The Volunteers are threatening in the red zone. They'll run it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He steps out of bounds just short of the end zone, and they'll try to punch it in from there.
And this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards.
Sneaks it in.
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. The Tar Heels want to crank the tempo. Caught in the backfield, it's Shipp. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Motion from the wideout. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive.
Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Shipp. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the first down at the 41. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
How nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder, but they're snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, they're after it! The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
He might want another play. On fourth down, looking to pass. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work.
That is just a play you have got to be able to come up with. They don't get bigger than that. Fourth down, you've got to make the catch. Whether it's a perfect throw or whether it's off of your body, you're good enough and you're athletic enough to haul that play, and you've got to make the play for your quarterback and your offense to keep that drive alive.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19 there in the red zone. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming. And the Volunteers will boot it away to start the second half. The returner will field it and bring it back. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, Ben. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game.
Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Out of the gun to give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
They pulling down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. Here comes third and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. Quarterback adapted. On the move, he fires. Touchdown ball! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Extra point here will tie the game. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Here comes the heat. Snagged in the middle. It's Johnson. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. And the Tar Heels want to move quickly.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start commuting.
He'll off one deep down the left side. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Takes it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the drive.
Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The Vols are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's Aguilar. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. And the Vols are flying down the field. The running back has it. Fouls through the defense. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. The offense knocking on the door. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring that.
So you know the defense.
Touchdown, Volunteers! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. They'll try to add another to their lead. precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Goes out of bounds, but not before he takes that return into plus territory at the 47. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
The Tar Heels heading quickly to the line. Johnson wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Shipp.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Under fire. Got it in the middle. It's Shipp. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Got his man quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Second down, he'll throw it. Gets it out fast. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels. A great catch and run for 6.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Lewis. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He has the first and still on his feet. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
Motion from the wide receiver. Johnson looking to throw. The screen, he can go. Headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Robinson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. Touchdown, UNC! They move on top here in the 4th.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
And the extra point is good. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So here is the Tennessee offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
The offense has got to find something here in the fourth quarter. You can tell pressing a little bit. They need that big play. They want that big play to try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot. Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
On fourth down, looking for the completion. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And he was trying to cash in the end zone of this red zone threat, but it's incomplete.
And I'm not surprised they're letting him throw the football down here near the end zone. Like, that dude's been really, really good. And you can trust him. They trust him in this offense. Great job by this defense playing the pass, breaking on the football, and making sure he doesn't get another touchdown.
Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football, let him make plays.
Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Just about had the pick in the end zone. Instead, it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that field goal could have iced the game, but with the miss, you still got a close one.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Takes the handoff. It's Lewis. On the move at the 30. There he goes. The 40. The 30. Past the 10. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Coming out with it, it's Robinson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. From the gun, running back on the move. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Tar Heels will hustle to the line. Not rhythm there, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Neyland Stadium, alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. Quarterback making checks. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
They didn't have to blitz. They brought the dime package, more speed on the field so we can cover in the back end and then let the D-line do what great D-line do.
On fourth down, going to the air. Got his man on the right. He moves the chains and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Tar Heels will have it 1st and 10.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot vertically down the field, gets the defense off guard.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. The Tar Heels are on the move.
You know, you're seeing in college football now with spread offense and tempo and air raid, we're seeing more and more 400-yard days, but I can't remember the last time I've seen one look as impressive as this guy has played today, David. He has been on fire.
And it's so annoying now because all the quick game is so good, and then you take shots when you get matchups, and you see tight ends now that move like wide receivers and running backs that move like receivers. There's so many ways that quarterbacks can hurt you now, and he showed all of it today.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Johnson looking to throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. He wants to change this route. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking to throw again. Throws to the tight end. Working that left side.
And they've trusted their QB to throw the football. And he's going to have to make plays. He's made plays throughout the day. This is now when you come up clutch in a big moment when your team needs it. If that's any indication, I like what I'm seeing.
Now sliding to his left. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Forced out of the pocket. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. I said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. Drive starts from their own 25-yard line. And off from the shotgun. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Oh, he's got some space. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. To the ground. He's got it again. Got the first down and more. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
And this offense tries to run, and unsuccessfully. Nice defense up front. Nice job playing the run and the pass in a passing-type situation. Offense, they've got to get a little bit aggressive here. They need points on the board late.
Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Running back searching for a hole. Across the 25, he's got room. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the offense. 23 seconds remaining in the game. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. A first down run in the red zone. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Now he's looking to throw it. Big fella moving. Touchdown ball! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
Man, this place is going nuts. Your offense comes through in the clutch when you need it. Great job. Now, baby, free football. Let's kick the extra point and go to overtime.
Scanning the field, it's Aguilar. Steps away. He makes the grab. The two-point try is good, and they take the lead. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He's got it on the left. And they fight them to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. Well, points weren't the issue, guys, but they couldn't string together enough stops to get the victory.
Yeah, good news, bad news scenario, I guess. Good news is you're going to score. This offense looks like they can be explosive and they can light up the scoreboard. Bad news, though, David, they've got a lot to clean up on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and welcome to college football nowadays, right? This is how it works, a ton of points. Defenses learn as you go, but you've got to get better. You got to force some turnovers, create those negative plays. Just can't give up so many points.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.